My name is Lisa Armstrong. I'm an administrator with Great Hearts Academies. I'm currently working with our Great Hearts Online Texas school. Prior to this, I was a curriculum manager for Great Hearts America. In this position, I worked on the selection and the implementation of Primary Math 2022 when it was time to adopt our new math curriculum. We had previously been using the Marshall Cavendish Singapore Math Standards Edition since the Great Hearts Elementary Schools began in 2010. So we knew the value of a Singapore math curriculum. We believed wholeheartedly in the philosophy of Singapore math, emphasizing the concrete, pictorial, abstract method with a high emphasis on problem solving. But we wanted our new curriculum to have more resources and richer information provided for teachers. The primary math curriculum has teachers' guides that are full of information on how to teach the concepts, anchor tasks to begin the lessons, suggested questions to develop student discussions about the learning, performance tasks for hands-on assessment of students' math abilities, as well as materials for remediation and enrichment. There are also heuristic lessons which actually teach and develop the strategies of problem solving. The biggest transformation we've seen in our students as we've implemented this program is that they are thinkers. They can visualize problems, they can manipulate objects, and solve really challenging problems. They're excited to find additional ways to think about and solve these problems too. So one time I received an email from a third grader's parent asking what was going on in our math classes. He said he had to use algebra to check his child's homework last night. And I replied to him, yes, our students are learning algebraic concepts, but they're learning them concretely and pictorially at this developmental stage. They are looking for the missing part. Later on, when they start algebra, they'll learn that the missing part is called a variable. We've had feedback from our prep schools that our students do amazingly well in algebra when they get there, and higher math classes too, because of the foundation that Singapore math lays. Well, the amazing thing is most teachers really wish they had learned math this way. They said they would have been much better mathematicians themselves if they had just had Singapore math. The greatest outcome from using primary math curriculum is our scholars' love for math. It is not a tedious process for them to work through. Instead, it's a fascinating puzzle to solve each day. They love stretching their thinking and persevering throughout the lessons. They look forward to what the new concepts and problems will be each day. Children who love math then do well on math tests. So it has been an incredible experience. My biggest piece of advice to educators who are considering the primary math curriculum would be to talk to the representatives. They are not salespeople. They are fully invested educators who truly believe in this philosophy of teaching math and the rich curriculum that has been developed. There is not a question I have asked that they have not either known the answer to immediately or known who to ask for the information. They are incredibly helpful. And every time that we reach out to Marshall Cavendish, they immediately helped correct the situation or led us through how to implement it in a way that was consistent with the curriculum itself. I would say that the most important thing is that they're just open to feedback and really are working with the schools who have chosen this program.